hunger. It's the hunger.
Hunger.
It's the hunger.
Hunger.
Take me home
tonight. I don't want to let you go till you see the light. Take me home tonight.
All right.
This shit on it just like a Roddy said. I'm not done.
Yeah. You'll never stop. It'll never stop. It's too good. So I'm going to cut it off right
here. Halfway through.
Yeah, I can't just come in here to end Eddie money like that. That was rude of me. But welcome to the show, everybody. Another episode of Flock of Geeks Gaming. I am your host, Kester, and with me, as always, is Defense.
Hello. And this is proof. The proof is in the pudding. This is an uncut show.
Yeah, definitely uncut.
The only way that it's uncut is if there is a technological difficulty. But we go for the money, such as Eddie did.
Yeah, and I think this week's going to be fun because we have a lot of us being right, and I'm always a fan of that. But the main
no, actually not at all. I need to put I feel like I need to put half my foot in my mouth. So.
Yeah, but you were right about Oblivion coming out.
Oh, I guess so. I guess that was more. Yeah, we could talk about it.
Yeah, and I was right about the Elena trailer coming out. So, I think.
Yeah, I guess we could pat ourselves on the back. It was a good show of expectations for the week ahead, and I think we nailed it. If you listen to the show, you were ready, baby.
Yeah, so light week on trailers. We only got 3. I do want to talk about the Marvel drama because it involves support players, and I am a support player, so I feel like I'm the very person to weigh in on this. And then
and I mean, I'm not a great support player, but I think push comes to shove, I would say I'm really good with Invisible Woman. So
yeah, you are a good support player, so you also have good input on this one.
Yeah.
But then, mainly, this one's going to be about the 2 big games, Oblivion and Clair Obscur Expedition 33. It's
Correct.
Too long.
It's too long, but it's almost like a foreign, beautiful thing, like ballet or Broadway play or something. It's the whole game is very much like that. It's a classy game. I'm excited to talk about.
Yeah, and that was the one thing we were wrong about, so we will talk about it.
Yeah, and I do kind of want to talk about Marathon a little bit, if you would want to chat about that.
What's Marathon?
Bungie's new game.
Oh, did they release something?
Dude, they're pre-alpha shit, all that stuff, dude. Tons of gameplays out. People are streaming it on Twitch. Yeah, it's out, dude.
You should have told me this. I would have checked it out. I didn't even know about this.
I thought you might have seen stuff on Marathon. Yeah, sorry. It was like the very minimal downtime I had this week. I was playing Expedition 33, Oblivion, and then checking in on Marathon. So I guess I'll update you a little bit.
All right, well, we're starting right there with Marathon then, because I want to know what it is.
Anyway, yeah, so Marathon, it's Bungie's new extraction shooter that is releasing a lot like Destiny did, where a lot of people don't know what it is, and I don't think itself knows what it is. So as of right now, it's just a shallow husk of an extraction shooter. Teams of 3 go in, try to get some good loot. They're fighting bots, they're fighting other players, and then they try to get out. And I guess people are comparing it a lot to Apex gameplay, so I thought you'd think that's interesting.
I do, and Bungie, if it's first person, they make great first person shooter games. So, I mean, I would assume the shooting and gunplay is probably really good. Yeah,
and that's kind of, honestly, man, I feel like it's worth the price of entry. I think it's gonna be $40. I want to say might be 50. 50 might be steep here. Hoping 40. I think just the experience, their gameplay is worth $40. I think they're just a masterclass of the trade. I don't think they have the best design decisions, game development decisions when it comes to things. I think Destiny's development cycle was a complete fucking mess. It could have been so much better. But they stuck it out.
Yeah, Destiny is always one of those games, especially 2, where when that game came out and everyone was playing it, it was a lot of fun. But everyone quit, and it by the time they made it, like, I actually played most of the expansions except the latest one, The Last Light or whatever it was called.
Yeah.
If you get that game now, get all the expansions, like, that is an incredible amount of content, and it's really good game. So it's like, do you give Bungie the benefit of the doubt? Because most people didn't. Most people got off Destiny after that first wave.
They did, and the thing is that people are upset about is they're saying this is a very shallow. There's no real hook, to the game, so people don't really know if there's a longevity to it. And meanwhile, Bungie comes out and says, like, we want to develop this game with you, and some hardcore Bungie fans are cool with this. They're like, this is a good take. We're fine with this. We want you to take our feedback and make a better game. You know what? I disagree anymore. I think people are stupid. I don't think people know what they want.
No.
I'm serious. Because if the one of the most principal, like, because I've been studying game development, people don't know what they want. If they can give themselves God mode, they will. So, like, you can't design with it's like designing for your customer. Customers aren't always right. Otherwise, like, it wouldn't work. So, yeah, like, we'd all have the same game all the fucking time if everyone made a video game. So we can't be doing this anymore. Put your fucking foot down. Put your fucking, foot in the sand and say, this is the game we're making. And, fucking bite the bullet. Concord bit their bullet. They fucking died immediately. But guess what? They carried. They tried.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's just like a bare basic extraction shooter, you're going to release it for $40. It's going to have paid cosmetics. There's no doubt in my mind. This is a Bungie game. Is that going to fly? Like, we saw it not flying with Concord. Like, you're going to need a lot of hype going into this if you're going to release this for $40.
Yeah, and you haven't even heard about it. And, like, a lot of people are just really, really lukewarm on it. They don't really care. They're like, it's kind of cool, I guess.
And I haven't heard of it, and I consider myself to be a Bungie fan. Like, I really like Destiny. I like Destiny 1 and 2 a lot.
Yeah.
And I knew they were making another game, but I had no idea. Like, I haven't seen anything on my YouTube feed, my Twitter feed, or anything that this was even happening, which is not a good sign.
No, it's not. And it was
like, I haven't seen.
They released it was like 80,000 codes for NDA alphas. And everyone, so, like, you're talking a mass amount of people are now under NDAs, and everyone knows they're under NDAs. Like, it's not a good look. And everyone's shitting on the game, and there's 80,000 people that aren't allowed to talk about it, but they know the truth. Bungie actually raised their NDA on that and said anyone is allowed to talk about it, and that's why the gates kind of opened up and flooded, and Marathon was talked about all of a sudden. Yeah, it was kind of like it was famine and then just complete fucking feast, man. This past week for Marathon, so it's understandable you missed it. But
I'm definitely
it was all politics and shit.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check this out this week because I do like Bungie. I think they make great first-person shooters. I mean, with it being owned by Sony now, though, and the way Sony has gone lately with these first-person, like, we're gonna try first-person live service. I mean, it's not gone well so far.
No, it hasn't. So we'll see. But it's looking pretty unhyped, and
that's the issue with these games, man. They have to be hype coming out.
Yeah, and I do think, I don't know if it's just me, but I think there's paid cosmetics in it isn't kind of a good excuse anymore for anything. Like, I think that's starting to officially deteriorate and take away from game development. Like, we're seeing games that are being made specifically so hardcore for cosmetics that it's actually, like, turning what might be a good game into a game that doesn't even have a plot because they're too worried about dressing your characters up.
Yeah, I do like dressing up my characters, but I don't want to pay for it anymore.
Right. It's like I'm tired of not looking cool in my games. Yeah, okay, now is that petty? I don't know. What if I just say I'll pay $20 for the game and now I can look cool all the time and work towards that? Like I don't feel like I work towards anything cool if it's not cosmetic anymore.
Yeah, and I will say I think it's I don't want to, because she's transgender, she changed her name. Jim Sterling, is it Jeff? I don't know what his female name is anymore. Stephanie. Stephanie Sterling. She is always talking about this, where it's
yes. I know who you're talking about, yeah.
It's just cosmetic. No, it's not just cosmetic. It's a big part of the game. It's one of the most important things about the game. Like, you can't say it's just cosmetic anymore.
No, this is the exact thing, was we gave them an inch and they're taking it a mile. And I've been playing a lot of older games, and it's like, the older games, the cool shit you go off the side path is for, like to look cooler, to look better, to look like a badass in a video game. And, like, I'm playing all these online games, like, I'm playing Marvel Rivals, I'm like, I've been playing this for 250 hours, and I've purchased one, gotten one free outfit, and I'm on the 25 points away from another outfit. So, like, that's not, yeah, dude. Like, and I'm good at the game. Like, I'd say I'm above average on my capabilities. And so, like, I'm not, like, not doing well in my rounds. So I don't really see, I don't know. The cosmetic thing is becoming an issue, and I think Marathon, I hope maybe that people are like, this game's so shallow and all there is cool cosmetics, I don't want to play it. And maybe they'll be like, maybe we should make the cosmetics free and give you a better fucking video game.
I don't see that happening, but you are right. And I think a lot of times, like, selling this stuff in cosmetics over, like, actually maintaining and gameplay, that's what killed Apex.
Like, I think that's kind of what Marathon's starting at, and that's scary as hell, man.
Mm-hmm. And same, like, we can go into the Marvel drama now, because that's kind of like,
let's go, yeah.
Yeah, like a segue, because, like, Marvel was kind of like, people were hating season 2, and really it's...
And this is the season this is the support season where they kind of nerfed support, right?
Yeah, so what happened in all the drama is Necros is a Spider-Man main, and he's like a big time Twitcher, like big on Twitch, big streamer, and he basically came out and said that, like, support players have no skill and they hate support players, and the support players did not take kindly to this. And then also,
why did he say that, though? Just because he picks on them?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why. He was just like, I hate supports. They have no skill. And he was just really shitting all over support players. And I don't know, this guy, I don't want to say he's a great player, but, like, he's an auto-lock Spider-Man guy bitching about people that are probably flexing to support that don't even want to play support. So it's like, you're not even, you never flex, but... Oh, support players have no skill. 9 times out of 10, that guy flexed onto support. You know what I mean?
Right. He's like, I'm doing it because I have to. Like, there's a lot of times you and I, we switch roles to get the job done. Like, we got to do it. You got to do it if you want to win.
Yeah, and then they really fucked up their the way the rank system works, because now it's skill-based, like merit-based, so your, like, final blows matter, the amount of kills you get matter more than a win. So if you're a support player, you don't get a lot of kills, and if you get a win, why would you? If you get a win, you'll get half as many points as a DPS player.
That's not, so you're like funneling the worst players to play with to the top of the ladder.
Correct, and then I don't know what's going on up there. So support players are basically like,
healing.
We're done this season. Like, until they fix the matchmaking. I don't even think this was necessarily Necros' fault. Like, people online are always going to blame the healers and bitch about the healers, but I think it's gotten to a point where healers are getting flamed so bad they have internet personalities bitching at them, and then on top of that, they're getting less rank points. So
there's also not like, and in the defense of support players, there's only like 2 I even would want to play.
That's the other thing with Marvel Rivals. Like, the best support right now is Rocket Raccoon. He's not fun to play.
No, he's an acquired taste.
Yeah, Rocket. Loki's not fun to play.
Yeah, good luck getting kills with Rocket too. Good luck with that.
Yeah, Luna's kind of fun, but I played, so this season is the first season where I'm like, I'm not flexing support anymore. I was doing this because I like Emma so much, and the most fun I've had playing this game has been playing Emma Frost and playing a tank, because I'm not worried about healing anybody. I'm not getting bitched at. I'm not getting told I suck. I mean, usually people don't tell me I suck because I am a good support player, but to say that like support players have no skill is ridiculous. It is a lower.
I think logging in as support is enough to just give you merit to be like, all right, thanks, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you should be thanking that.
Stop shitting. Stop shitting.
Yeah, stop shitting on support players, and then the game itself is shitting on them. Like, dicks on the internet are going to be dicks on the internet.
Yeah.
But fucking Marvel is not helping the case on this at all, because they're not rewarding support people for playing support. DPS players, like, I get it, it's the hardest role, you have the most skill, blah, 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 but you're bitching at people who are flexing to tank and support. You don't think people would rather play DPS? Like, there are people out there that are legitimate want to play support. Like, I thought I did, but now that I'm playing tank and I'm playing Emma and I'm killing things, I'm having so much more fun. So playing support in this game is not fun. You're not getting enough points.
Yeah, it's only fun if that's where you started and don't really have a character outside of that. Like, when you click with a tank, you know, like, I love Captain America. That's why I played this game so much. It was like my first love was Cap, and it was so much fun. You know, and I agree with you. Emma's so much fun, dude. Holy shit.
Oh, my God. She's so much fun.
Choke slamming bitches, kicking them back to fodder meat. Oh,
most fun I've had playing the game.
Yeah, and I'd have to concur. She's just, I mean, I played, 3 matches with her, and I was like, this is the best time I've had in Marvels in months.
Yeah, and the other thing is, you are feeling this. Like, I think support players are legit doing this. We were playing last night, and Aaron had to flex onto Rocket, and he's never even played Rocket before because we were not getting a single support player. So they are legit dipping. And Overwatch is kind of having a big glow up right now. Marvel's numbers are dipping, and Overwatch's are clicking back up. I'd like to see where this one goes now.
Yeah, when you have the money to sustain, you can usually weather any storm. So I mean, it's kind of like, is anything ever going to take away World of Warcraft? No. And I don't think anything's ever going to take Overwatch. And like, even itself can't take itself away. And it tried.
Yeah, it really has tried to fail.
Like, it really has. Like, it is such a good fundamental creation that it's so hard to just completely say it's gone forever. Like, it's a staple of a multiplayer game. You know, like Team Fortress 2 is still around.
Yeah, Team Fortress, Counter-Strike, Fortnite.
Like, it's one of those, dude. It is one of those, and always will be, and will be forever around. If Blizzard lost it and was like, oh, we're done, someone would buy Overwatch. Like, it's never going to go away.
Yeah, and I think Marvel, what it did is its design decisions around the supports. Like, Manus was super fun. They nerfed her out of the game. Adam Warlock, you know, he's a support where you can kill people. Jeff's a support where you can kill people. So people want to play those characters, but like the heal bot characters in this game, Invisible Woman is really well designed. Like, she has the push, she has her like attack, but like Luna, I loved playing Luna while I was learning mouse and keyboard because it was all about just aiming shots, and it really helped me because she doesn't really have any other abilities. But now that I know how to use the mouse and keyboard, I'm like, this character is boring. Like, I just think they didn't do the best job.
I completely agree. I think most of the support, they're just lackluster, you know. And I think Invisible Woman, like you said, is fun because she's just interesting. You have a push, pull, invisible, and you're healing, and there's like a lot of different mechanics, and you know. Yeah. But with a lot of these other healers, it's like you just got to be quick and just like point at stuff, and yeah.
And the meta the meta right now is fucking Spider-Man diving you. Psylocke is meta again, so she just appears behind you and kills you. So it's like you're constantly being under siege. Everyone's yelling at you because it just thinks it's your fault. You don't even want to be playing this character to begin with, and then we have streamers telling you have no skill. And it's weird because I actually see this that I'm playing now. Support players, if they were out there, or what people willing to flex to support, don't seem to be willing to do it. I've played 3 nights in a row here, and in my experience, this is actually happening, which is kind of crazy.
That's wild. It's like you can see the protest. You always hear about it, but you never see it.
Yeah, it's one of the few protests where I think, I don't know if a lot of them went to try Overwatch, because like Overwatch has got 5v5 now. It's got 6v6 without role lock. It's got it stole Marvel Rivals, so it's like 6v6, no role lock, hero bans. It's got a new arena mode. Like, it's banging right now. The newest season, all the costumes look amazing. So I mean, Marvel better be careful here.
You actually it's like I'm thinking about throwing down a turret with Torbjorn right now, and it sounds kind of fun.
Yeah, I'm thinking of trying some Overwatch again once I'm done with Claire, but we'll get there.
Yeah, we'll see. That's interesting. Well, I'm not surprised with Overwatch. Like, I never thought it would die. It just needs to figure it fucking self out.
Yeah, I think honestly, Marvel came out and might have pushed Overwatch to be better, and Overwatch might come back. It's kind of cool. It's a real neat story. Yeah, neat
competition, and the best part about all this is, like, we as gamers are getting these awesome experiences, you know. But we got to be fucking careful, because like a lot of these they're taking advantage of these situations, and I still think they need to just stop listening to fucking streamers, man. Like, shut the fuck up. I don't care. Like, Marvel was talking about how they're not going to do that thing. Like, we're not going to roll lock. We're not going to do that. Like, stop listening to people then. Your first version was still the best, so stop it.
It was still the best version, yeah.
It always is, man. The more the public gets their hands on an IP, the worse it gets. And that's why that's why early access is a blessing and a curse, and it works very rarely.
Yeah, you're right, because a lot of people are bitching about Emma, so they're probably going to nerf Emma, and it's like, well, the funnest tank, because she's the funnest tank. Now she's bad, so the funnest tank is no longer good. Like, why was that a good idea? Because people thought she was overpowered? Like, I thought the point of the game and what you said was it was a fantasy. We want this to be wild and people overpowered and crazy, so what do we do?
Yeah, like if someone picks Big Mama Frost, like someone's gotta get Wolverine on her ass, you know, like. But I don't know. That's the point of the game.
Yeah.
It really is, and they're gonna ruin it. Twitch streamers, YouTube, whoever the fuck, they're all gonna ruin it. I'm one of them. They're gonna ruin it. Like, don't listen to people complaining on the internet. They're fucking dumb, and they're also just complaining on the internet. That's like listening to my shower thoughts about work. Like, don't do that. That's not me. That's me just getting it out.
Yeah, like, and I do like how
don't listen to them.
The people were just like, all right, we're support players. We're just, no, like some jackass, some guy on the internet saying we suck. Well, now we're not playing the game anymore. So have fun with 60 DPS.
Yeah, that dude can suck a dick, and that's all I can say about that.
Yeah, like, I'm with you on that. Like, who you are a fucking auto lock DPS. Like, support players take the least amount of skill. Why aren't you playing support? Why aren't you playing support to climb to the highest rank? Like, you're an auto-locking DPS and you're going to talk shit on support players? Get the fuck out of here. You're the jackass in the chat going, where are the heals while fucking Spider-Man is up my ass and Black Panther is killing me.
Right. The only time I ever complain as a DPS is when I'm rolling like 28-4 with Magic, and I look at the stats, and our healers are rolling like Loki DPS and Adam Warlock DPS. I do go, I don't know if this is the best situation. We're losing.
Yeah,
but I'm not gonna like at that point. It's like I'm doing my job, so I don't really care because at the end of the day, I'm getting SVP, and they'll everyone on the other team will see that this is a joke and whatever. Like, but I'm not gonna go on the internet and like, fuck. Plus, this dude's ruining his job. Everyone's on the internet ruining their own jobs. Like, they're like, change this, change this, change this. Like, no one wants to hear you talk. And, like, it's an issue, you know? And no one's going to play the game that's making you a bunch of money now because you're talking out your ass.
Yeah, and if you try to play Marvel, I mean, maybe it's different in the past couple of days, but it seems like this is happening where support players are just like, nah. Go fuck yourself.
Good.
So good for them. Yeah.
I mean, I would consider myself pretty. If I had to go one way, a support player, but it's not the best part of the game. I've seen the light.
Yeah, and I want to say I consider myself. I am a dedicated support player. I was in Overwatch. I flexed to it. I was forced to do it, and then after a while, it was like those were just the characters I played. This game, I came into it, I'm like, I'm a support person, I'll play support. As a support player, like, I feel that as someone of my age that doesn't have the reactions of their mechanical skill, it's like, there should be characters in the game that have a higher skill floor. So, I can play support, still help my team, and make it to Diamond or GM. I know I'm not going to be able to play Spider-Man and make it to GM. I'm not that good anymore. I'm too old. So I shouldn't be able to play the game and have fun. That's another aspect out of this that pisses me off.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, again, you're going up against people that have more time than you. And
yeah.
It's kind of like I hate the video game patch economy because it's like the real economy. The 1% get everything they want, and then it all kills everything. Like, everyone's upset, no one's happy, and everyone's because no one can be heard because we're listening to like fucking assholes like who have nothing better to do than it's their job to play the game, which is fine. But just shut the fuck up and enjoy the game.
Yeah, you're getting paid to play the game, man. Yeah, be killed.
Let the developers give you their fucking vision. When there's a bug, I get it. When there's an issue, I get it. When there's stacking of shit that shouldn't be stacking, I get it. That's a numbers game. That's mathematics. But don't fucking take the developer's soul out of the game because there's some issues that like you think with the game. Like, okay, well, go fuck yourself. No one should care, but people do care, and it's an issue.
Yeah, people do care. I'm just glad that the support players are like, nah, fuck you.
Yeah.
Good for them.
So fuck them because that like the tanks are a whole different kind of breed of people. They really are. But the support's doing that really stick it to the DPS, really. It is. Because they can't perform. They can't do anything.
No, because
they're
the
never
tanks
gonna
are
win.
dying.
They will never win. They will never win.
So, good for them. All right, let's get to our
fun.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Let's go to our trailers real quick here. I know, like, we have for some reason talk Street Fighter every week, and I am just all about it. So this week we got the Elena gameplay trailer, and she looks awesome. That's all I really have to say. And her classic outfit looks fantastic. So they did do it.
Ah, nice. That's good. I didn't get to check her out, but I do believe you. So is it one of those? I think you were saying Mai was like, or May, however you pronounce it. Oh, she looked kind of not. You weren't sure until you saw her in action, and now you're kind of pleased with the result.
Now that I've seen her in action, I'm loving it. I love her hair now. It like flows well in action. So maybe we're wrong about the bangs.
Maybe it was just maybe. I mean, if she's like, "Hey, I cut my bangs because of aerodynamics," I kind of think that's sexual.
Yes.
But if it was for fashion, that's kind of silly, you know. But if it's for like, "Hey, I can kick you in the face faster if my bangs have these like floops," I'll be like, "All right."
Yeah, I still didn't like her outfit, the like zebra pants and stuff, but she looks really good in her classic outfit. So,
Hey, I mean,
who cares?
That's good. That's good. Yeah, who fucking cares?
I'm very excited about her. I'm probably gonna try and play her. She looks like Elena, so everything really pleased with that. The next trailer, Ghost of Yotai, is that how you say it?
I think Yotai. Yeah, I think that's a good throw. Right. Yeah.
Yotai. So they got a release trailer. This game's coming out October 2nd. Did you see this trailer and what did you think of it?
Yes. I watched it last minute. I did catch it though. Yeah. It's Ghost of Tsushima with a woman.
Yeah, and, it looks very Assassin's Creed. Because it's
yeah,
the same plot. Where it's like a group of guys tried to kill her.
If we're getting to be honest here, it's like coming full circle where we're like, there's no way that Assassin's Creed Shadows is going to be better than Ghost of Tsushima. I mean, general consensus is saying this.
Yeah, general.
And now it's like, now that I've played Shadows, I'm like, I don't know, guys. Like, I see both now. I see both. And then I'm seeing this again, and I'm like kind of questioning if they're going to push the dynamic at all. Or I'm a little worried about this. It feels a little too similar to the first game.
It is looking really similar to the first game, and I don't know. We've never talked about Ghost of Tsushima on the show. I didn't even really like it that much. I don't know what it was. It's like the combat was pretty fun. The world looked nice. And I would like to say that it's like maybe it wasn't like I played it at the wrong time kind of thing, but I tried to play it like twice. And I don't know what it was. It just did not grab me like it grabbed everybody else.
Yeah, I can see that. I think it only like I think as a skilled individual such as yourself, I think the game doesn't have a lot to offer if you're not into the lore, the history of Tsushima, the like uprising. I don't know how actually historically accurate it is, but I know there's based on some stuff. But like if you're not into that story, I could see why you might get lost. The gameplay kind of is what it is after a couple hours.
Yeah, it's like you in Horizon, like you didn't really get into it. Something about these open world games, man. Sometimes you just don't get into them.
Yeah, it's like a nice painting. It's like, yeah, but I wouldn't hang that in my house. It's nice, but I don't get it, but I get it. It's not for me. It's the quintessential. It's not for me. I'm glad it exists. I think Horizon changed gaming for the better. But I don't think it's something that is. I don't think it's as good as everyone thinks it is.
Yeah, I'm like right there with you on that with Ghost of Tsushima. Like, I get that it looks pretty. It has a decent combat system, and I tried playing that game like twice, and I just can't get into it. It doesn't grab me. And this one though, the Gooner in me might, because it has a female protagonist, that might push me into it a little bit more. Like, a lot of times, like, there's no girl to look at, I'm not really getting invested.
Yeah, you're not dealing with Jin Sakai anymore. He was cool, but it's nice that they're changing the sex of the protagonist here.
Like, I'll tell you,
and
this.
It does. Go ahead.
I'll tell you this much. It's the same thing with Berserker Kazan. If the Berserker was a hot chick, I would have played that game by now.
Dude, and honestly, I don't see why they didn't just do, like, make Kazan male or female. Like, he's really good looking as the male, but just, like, make that guy a girl, and she would have been fucking hot, too.
Yeah, I mean, we need husbandos as well as waifus, so I get it, but that's why I think I would have definitely played that game if it was a girl. I think Ghost of Tsushima. Maybe that's why I like Assassin's Creed better, because you play as a girl.
I mean, you can't say that it isn't the right reason yet. Maybe you will. Maybe you'll say. Maybe you love Ghosts of Yotai. Maybe you're like, this is way better than anything I've ever played. Maybe you'll love it.
I'm looking forward to it, so I will at least try this one, and then the next game. And I put this in there so we could sing Eddie Money, The Hunger.
Hunger.
And also because it definitely looks like an Andrew game, so
it looks good.
Yeah, it looks real good.
I don't know. I'm getting I thought I was getting Hunter PvP feelings from it initially, but I'm getting Hunter PvE feelings from it. So I think it's a Galt Vault game, and I think it's going to have a cool story. Maybe play a little like Vermintide. I kind of got that vibe from it.
Yeah, I think we need to look more into this, because it just from that trailer, it looks up our alley. It's got a little Oblivion in there. It's got some Hunt in there. It's got Left 4 Dead team shooter in there. You get swords, you get guns. It looks really good.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like it's trying hard to include all those things. It looks like it's all has a really solid vision, and I just need to know what specifically it's doing. But it looks awesome, and it looks really fluid, and it caught my eye almost immediately. Within a couple seconds of the trailer, I was like, this could be for me, yes.
Yeah, and then the whole time we're playing it, we're just going to be sitting there. It's the hunger!
Kester, shh, do you hear it?
Oh, dude, you went
fucking Eddie Money running down the hall.
Dude, you went too high there again.
Oh, dude, too high. Dude, I hit the Eddie Money notes.
Dude, I'm proud of you. You can hit those notes. I can't hit those notes. I never cut out.
Yes, you do, dude. You cut out earlier. It was great.
Good.
I'll let you hear it in the post-release. You can pat yourself on the back.
The hunger. Let's move on to the games that released this week. We doing Oblivion first, right?
Yeah, let's do Oblivion.
Okay, so Oblivion is sitting at a 90% on Metacritic. 167,000 concurrent players on Steam. Very positive. It's definitely Oblivion. I don't have the nostalgia for Oblivion as, say, you would. So my take on it so far has been, I don't really like this as much as Skyrim, and the combat after playing Avowed, it's kind of taking a step back. But I think if you have the nostalgia for this game, it's probably hitting all the right notes.
Yeah, it's a 10 out of 10. Honestly, you can't... I mean, them calling this Oblivion Remastered is giving it, I think, isn't giving it enough praise. This is basically a remake of the game. They left in the jank, the charm. They left a lot of the well-known fucking bugs that Bethesda never wanted to fix. They just left them in. And
Smart.
they even kind of just made it, even better. They made sure that people knew the bugs were there. And it's just a good time. And I think I have my certain qualms with it. I'm kind of surprised by it. I think we'll talk about this with Expedition 33 and put my foot in my mouth. But I thought it would be kind of a bigger release, honestly. I thought people were going to fall more in love with Oblivion than they did. But I think games, like you said, Avowed, being so well done with combat and people seeing what combat can be nowadays, that the improvements that this remaster did, which were so significant to the original, still aren't quite good enough to live up to today's standards of combat. There's night and day better than the original.
Yeah, and I would say
the original's garbage.
Even storytelling wise, I tried to do the Mage Guild quests to get, into the Mage, because I always go Mage. And after playing Skyrim, it is kind of tough for me, because I don't have a lot of nostalgia for this game, to go back to simpler things. In Skyrim, you can dual wield magic. This, you can only have one spell at a time going. But even the stories to get into the Mage Guild, just, they're just not that interesting to me compared to playing something like Skyrim, I think if I had those nostalgia glasses, though, I would be loving every second of this.
Yeah, man, it's just like you're walking down in Tamriel, you're walking down, like, Imperial Plaza, Marketplace, and, like, fucking, you just hear those old-ass voice actors yelling at you. Hello there. Hi. And you're just like, holy shit, I feel like I'm 15 years ago. It's like, wow. But it looks like I remembered it looked. Because when you go back with the rose-colored spectacles, it's like, this still sucks. But now it, like, actually does look good, undeniably. It looks way better.
Yeah, and it's very cool they did this.
Yeah, big props to them, man. I think I still think they're on the route, man, that this was a test endeavor of what they're doing with Fallout 3. We're going to get a Fallout 3 remake drop at the start of start or finale of season 2 of the Fallout TV show.
Yeah, they would have to do something
line
to tie in that.
Yeah, they're going to be like, and now we're releasing the game to keep you intrigued until season 3. This is what they're going to do. And kudos to them. If they want to make these games, they can't do it anymore. They can't, Starfield isn't very good. And, no one really can deny that. It's weird. They're like, yeah, I see why you don't like it, but I do. But still, people are like, I'm not even gonna fight you on this. So I'm okay with them remaking games if they can't make their games anymore. I don't know what happened.
Capcom's been doing it, and they've been doing it well. Let
the indies make fucking weird games like Expedition 33, because I haven't talked to you about it yet, but. Yeah, but we'll probably have some nice things to say about that. And yeah, South of Midnight.
It seems like these indie developers, smaller developers, are coming out with better original games than these AAAs lately.
Exactly. And
it
is what it is.
Yeah, the only big AAA release so far this year that I was all about was Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, and you were even hesitant to purchase it.
Yeah, all the games I've liked a lot this year, South of Midnight, we're getting to Clair, AI Limit. These were all small developers with original ideas, and there's a lot riding on Elder Scrolls 6. Maybe it will be an Assassin's Creed Shadows situation where it's wow, that was way better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, and I hope, man. Why would anyone not want to feel that fucking Oblivion, Skyrim, wherever you started feeling all over again? Yeah, everyone wants that.
And I think that's the thing with Elder Scrolls for me is I started with Skyrim. I really, really like Skyrim. I fucking love Skyrim. So going back to Oblivion is kind of a step back from Skyrim. So without that nostalgic feel, I feel like I would rather just play Skyrim again than go through this, but I still am having fun playing it, So it is good enough that even someone without the nostalgia for it, I'm objectively this is a really good game.
Yeah. Have you ever done the Dark Brotherhood quest?
No, I don't think so, man. I played this game when it came out on the original. Was it 360? I think it was, or Xbox. I can't even remember it.
It was definitely 360. Yeah.
Yeah, and I struggled so hard. I couldn't figure out how to do anything. I'd accidentally seal something, get thrown in jail. I didn't even understand that you could wait to get your life back. I didn't even realize you could turn the game to easy back then. I didn't understand how the leveling up worked. So it was just I went in there, I rented it for a weekend, I struggle bust it, and I'm I hate this game.
Yeah. It's definitely a change. If you've never played a game like that, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah, it was a what the fuck is happening situation the entire time I was playing it. So I didn't
I get it. I just think you need to do it. I think you need to go murder an innocent person and go to sleep and then watch what happens, because it changed my life as a human being.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. I haven't even delved into this game yet, because when we're going to talk about the next game. So it's Claire completely replaced any interest I had in this whatsoever. But I was, when I was playing it, like, I am enjoying this. I've always wanted to see what the hype was all about. It's a step back from Skyrim for me, but I'm having enough fun with it that I kind of want to, like, see what happens. So it just depends on what comes out next, if there's a window where I'm going to keep playing this or not.
I think it's kind of like, I think it's either going to be an 8, 9, or 10 for somebody. Like, it's like, if
definitely.
it's a nostalgia trip, it's a 10. If you like really like Skyrim, you're gonna really like this. It's probably a 9. If you love Skyrim, you'll probably give this one like an 8. Like, you're gonna be upper echelon if you're an Elder Scrolls fan. So
I think objectively it's just very good, and what a really good job they did with, like, the remaster, as far as, like, the graphics are good. The models are so clean.
That fucking opening hits so hard with that fucking background and the flames. It's like awesome.
Yeah, when you first go into the gate, it does.
Yeah, it hits. And
Patrick Stewart's in it.
Gotta love it.
Yeah.
And I think the only real issues I have with it, are some of the UIs look too modern for me. Like, I really love the old, like, Elder Scrolls, like, parchment look they had, and now it's kind of like
clean.
It's clean, and honestly, it might be dyslexic accessibility issues, because a lot of these are very eligible fonts, and I understand if they're doing that, but at the same time, it takes away a little bit of that charm I used to have for the game when I was sitting in menus doing fucking alchemy for hours. It was just a lot more fun in those menus, in my opinion.
Yeah, but I don't even know.
I mean, it's not terrible. It's definitely more streamlined. It's just, I don't know. It's one of those, I don't know if I want it to go back to where it was, but I do remember thinking it was more charming back then.
Yeah, so I'll say you were younger.
Yeah, for sure. But I think it's, if you, like, there's really, if you're an Elder Scrolls fan, check it out. I think you'll have a good time. It'll hit an itch for you for a little bit.
I think a lot of people with this one, you were really lucky you were getting to replay your childhood. You know, this is really cool.
As you remember it, because they stepped it up to the point of, like, they made a game as if they remembered it, right? So it's perfect. It really is. It has a perfectly amazing new paint of coat. They optimized it. It runs very well on my PC. It might not on everybody's, but mine, it runs really well.
It runs fine on mine.
Yeah, and it's jank, man. Sometimes I'm questioning if the quest failed, and it's funny. Honestly, I don't care anymore. It's just like, yes.
I can imagine, like, the feeling of this is similar to me when I played Final Fantasy VII Remake. You know what I mean?
Yes. Like, yeah, absolutely.
I can't believe I'm getting this. This is everything I wanted. And I mean, it's, like, objectively good and fun, and I think I'm going to get more into it, but then Claire came out, and if you want to move to this one.
Okay. Let me just, can I start here?
You go.
I'm just going to put my foot in my mouth. This, somehow, man, this kind of stifled my Oblivion Armageddon I thought was expecting, and held its ground, and I saw sold 500,000 copies, and I'm so happy that I was wrong, man, because I mean, you've played more than me, but I think that this is something special.
Oh, this is insane. And that's the thing, like
oh yeah. This is crazy.
Yeah, it says something how fucking good this game is that Oblivion... Like, I thought, too, you were right, like, Oblivion was going to destroy this, but this game, you know, in the first, half hour?
I would say I wouldn't have had an issue turning the game off within the first half an hour. I'd have been like, like, if something else... If an emergency happened in the first half hour of this game, I may have been like, I don't know if I want to start that. It would have been taking me a while. Yeah. But it hooks you quick as fuck, man.
Oh my god, the intro is amazing. So this will be light spoilers. I'm not going to try and go anything past, like, 3 hours, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the prologue of the game, it literally says prologue. It's about 2.5 to 3 hours, I'd say, depending on if you do some mini stuff at the beginning.
Yeah, and even that I don't really want to ruin, so
Right.
it's
But
kind of
so
like the
we'll try to
way it's
keep it.
handled is so brilliantly because there's not even like an explanation as to what this creature is kind of thing. It's just like, this is what she does, this is what's going on, and you're like, holy shit.
Well, you mean there's good writing with no exposition?
Yeah, this reminds me a lot of, and we still haven't done it, Death Stranding, where it's like crazy shit is happening and it doesn't really need to hold your hand. It assumes you're smart enough to know that this thing appeared and shit went to hell.
Yes. It basically it's a roller coaster ride, and it grabs you halfway through the ride, and it just doesn't really care if you catch up or not. You're on the fucking ride.
Yeah, and I've played, I want to say 12 hours, and after 12 hours, I'm here to say that this is a perfect game. This is a 10 out of 10. This is my game of the year, and I don't see anything surpassing it.
That's awesome.
This is insane.
I'm not even surprised. I've played it for, like I said, I played it. Well, I didn't even say it. I played for 3 hours, and I just want to play more. Even Oblivion's out, and I'm thinking about switching over to stream this game because it's like so fucking good. Yeah. I'm afraid, but you know why I don't want to stream on this? Because the spoiler alert here. I'm afraid I'm gonna cry on stream.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil anything outside of like combat. Like, I don't want to talk about the story at all. So just because I think you should play this game.
It's just so well written. It's just so well written.
Characters are so cool. They're so well written. I love Luna. Did you get her? She's the first girl you get.
Yeah, the mage with the tattoos and no shoes.
No shoes, no sleeves. She flies. She reminds me of Magus from Chrono Trigger.
Oh, dude, she's so fucking awesome.
She looks like Lucy Liu.
Oh my god, she does. And her main attack, she just does like a front flip, like drop kick to the face.
Oh, it's so good. And then I like Shadowheart. We were trying to decipher her name.
Mael.
I
think it's
Mael, I think.
Okay, I swear the main character says her name differently than another character did. Like, they were talking about her, and I was like, wait, who? Oh, it's the same person. Like, I think they even pronounced it differently as a voice actor.
Yeah, this game was made by like 30 people, which kind of blows my mind.
Dude, again, scope, money, involvement, passion, vision, dude. This is like, if you have the people that you need, you can make the perfect video game. And I think that this is exactly it.
Yeah, they made a game so good that it didn't get crushed by Oblivion.
Yeah, and that is
insane.
Insane.
And a couple of things I want to say about it is, this is the best turn-based RPG combat I have ever played. I don't even think there's a question for me. Like, there's a lot of good turn-based combat systems. What it is it's kind of a combination of the Mario and Luigi Superstar games. I don't know if you ever played those.
I've played them enough to know the battle system.
Yeah, Legend of Dragoon. There's some Final Fantasy X thrown in there. This is the best combat system in a turn-and-pace RPG I've ever played. You're engaged in every fight. It has fucking like counters like a Bloodborne game. You have to dodge attacks. There are time button presses every time you do anything. Every character in your party gets a unique thing that they do. So there's a specific way. So Gaston, the main character, which great name first of all, looks.
Can we? I need to ask you this. Does he look like Robert Pattinson to you?
Yeah, a little bit.
Twilight Edward
Yes.
guy. Okay. That kind of turns me off, but I do like him a lot.
Nah, dude, Robin Battenbat's pretty good. You just thinking
I'm just
of
saying,
Twilight.
he's looking like Edward, so it's hard for me to.
Yeah, but he's got like
come
the
on,
beard and the black curly hair, so I don't know. It's just the eyes. It's the eyes that are doing it for you, I think.
Yeah. It's not turning me off by any means. It's just That's what I'm like. I just seeing that right now.
Yeah, like he's mechanic, so this is why I was gonna go with him because he's like the first playable character. Is he has like a robotic arm that when you attack it charges up and then you can release it into an explosion. Luna, the second character you get, has a mechanic where each time you use a different element it builds up and then you could shoot it all in a giant explosion. Like every character plays so much differently. The game is constantly introducing, so first you can dodge and parry, then they add in you can jump, then they add in another type of counter. It's always throwing something new at you. The plot is so fucking involved, so interesting. You're gonna want to keep playing it. This is the best turn-based RPG, and it's not Japanese because these guys are from France?
Yeah, I think so. I think there's some French slang thrown in there.
Yeah, I think they're former Ubisoft developers.
Oh man, they're fucking amazing.
Yeah, from Ubisoft France. They quit Ubisoft and made this game.
Oh, bravo.
Yeah, this is the best game, like turn-based RPG since Persona 5, and I'm leaning towards this is better. And
this takes everything I really like. If you liked anything about Persona 5's game, like fighting system at all, like this just makes it so much better. It really does.
Dude, the combat in this is. I wouldn't even mind if there were random encounters because it's not like I've run past a single enemy I've seen because I want to fight it.
Yeah, I fought at this is no spoiler, I don't think. It's just like the tutorial how to learn how to fight. Like you could keep rematching the person over and over again just to teach yourself. I played that like 50 times cuz I was having so much fun cuz I was like, okay, now I'm going to dodge the whole battle. Now I'm going to parry the whole battle. Now I'm going to like work on, building up this gun arm of Gaston. And like it was just so much fun and it was the most engaging. It was like, it's so weird that it's a turn-based game because it's like more engaging than Oblivion.
It is. It's crazy how engaging combat is. And I was talking to a lot of people, like we said, you would think people I work with, RPG fans, would be all about Oblivion. Everyone is playing this. And since I'm the furthest ahead and they're like a big thing everyone was talking about today is like when you first start playing this game, it's real hard to do the counters and it's real hard to dodge stuff. But eventually you get to a point where things are just click for some reason and you're parrying everything. The dodge is so sick. You just like dash out and back in so fucking fast. It's like it takes a second and then like really all the mechanics start clicking with you.
Yeah, and I see with the way that the inventory system is that, I am a parry. I love to parry. So I'm going to try to parry all the time. But there's certain items that can equip that dodging is actually more beneficial for that certain character. So it makes you use those things that you might not normally do, even for me. But I appreciate that. It's cool because right now a character I'm using is a dodger and an attacker and the other person's a powerhouse parry, and that's cool to me.
Yeah, that's how it works. And really good systems as far as equipment. Very simple, very easy to understand, but they do a really cool thing with skills where it's like if you dodge, this one will give you like a magic point back. And you have to equip 3 of those, and then you get a certain amount of points to spend. And it seems really complicated at first, but like once you understand what you're doing, it's like real cool because you actually get to build your characters. So my Milena, whatever, I built. Yeah,
Mal.
Yeah, he says it different every time. No one knows how to say it. Like,
he doesn't even know.
He doesn't even know. I built her as she is she starts with a lot of AP, and when she dodges, she gets AP, and then I put a lot of, like, you can burn enemies, and when they're on fire, like, her crit rate, so Luna will go and catch everybody on fire, then she can switch her stance, and then she crits higher on people that are on fire. Like, there's just so many cool ways to build your party. Like, all these things were thought about. It's insane.
Yeah, I think the biggest critique I have of the game so far, just as like the first beginning, and you did make me feel better about it, was that I think that the system of this system, I think they're called, what, Pinctures or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, that it's a little overwhelming at first because they give you a lot of them and you can switch them out. And me being OCD, I'm trying to like min-max, everyone gets everything so I can build the ultimate character. And it gets a little, I think, like, switchy, and I was kind of getting annoyed of like, oh, I keep forgetting who needs what.
That's what it does seem overwhelming at first with those. And basically what you want to make sure you're doing is just equipping new ones till you can learn it. Once it's learned, then you don't even really have to worry about any of that stuff till I really started diving into it once I got a ton of them, you know? And then I'm like...
Yeah, you kind of know how you like to play, so...
Yeah, like, I know... Like, so Milena, she has a stance that you have to get into, and then she does more damage. Well, to get her into that stance, she has to hit a target that's on fire. So it's like, I play Luna... And then I put the thing on her that makes her Luna attacks first, no matter what happens in the fight. She has one of those things. So she attacks, she catches everyone on fire. Then I have her come in and she goes into her stance, and then she's doing like 200% more damage. There's a lot going on with these systems that will open up as you go, and they're really fucking cool.
Yeah, and I'm not saying it's overwhelming to a degree of like, oh my god, like I feel like JRPGs overwhelm you. I'm just saying in the grand scheme of things, the game is so well simplistic in a lot of its functionality that I feel like this part of it was just, it's a lot going on as opposed to everything else. I like it. I love its potential. I just found myself being in there fucking with it a lot, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to even be using a lot of this, because by the time at the end of the game, I know I'm going to be building, you know, Gaston is going to be doing something crazy that I have no clue. So I don't know.
Yeah, because you don't even...
I still think it's fun.
Yeah, you don't even have your characters. You don't know what the characters can do. Like, I would just not worry. Like, you want to equip those till you learn them, and then when you get a new one, equip that one till you learn that, because you basically just need to have those skills equipable. All that's going to open up down later, and then it's almost buildcraft on the level of like Dark Souls. Like, I want this character to be this, I want this character to be that. Like, Luna's a mage, and she's a good damage dealer, but her main thing for my team is to set up my melee.
Yeah.
You know, like,
yeah, she's a setup.
She's a setup. My Gaston, I have him as just like, he's a fucking powerhouse, man. Like, he doesn't rely on anything.
I'm making him, and I did this on purpose. I made him, since I knew he was like the quote unquote main guy, you know. He's like the Titus of the game, I'm viewing him as.
Correct.
I'm just making him luck. I'm just maxing out his luck, and I'm going to see what happens.
Yeah, that's another cool thing, too, is you get to decide where your points go, and
that's really interesting. It's like you said, it's very Souls-ish, is like you're kind of can build in that regard.
Yeah, and what's funny is like, you have a tendency to not put anything into defense because you're like, oh, I'm just going to dodge it. Just going to dodge stuff.
I mean, you get 2, 3 hits, 4 hits max a battle. Like, yeah, what? I'm not. And if I get hit too bad, I'm going back. This game's too fun. I'm going to get healed, and I'm just going to do all the battles again because they're fun.
Yeah, like, I would say End of Act 1 was the first, like, boss that took me a couple of tries because there was, like, one move, and if you didn't dodge it, I was gonna die. And I'm like, well, I'm not respecting everyone's defense. I'm just gonna fucking do this.
Yeah, I'm gonna exactly. And the game does such a good job of moving you forward. It's like you're just constantly moving forward, I feel like. And I'm just blown away how invested I am that like you could tell this is the end of like this little section. Like we got here, we got to this, and the next hook is like even better. And
yeah,
in the beginning, right? But the first hook of the game is better than any hook I've witnessed in any game this year.
Yeah,
so
and I would like
crazy.
To definitely come back to this game once we like both beat it, because the spoiler talk on this will be amazing.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those. You can't say too much. It's
like I want to talk about
be a 10 out of 10.
Much about it.
Yeah, it's probably going to be a 10 out of 10, and it's worth at least a half hour to an hour show, episode, whatever we want to do for this. But it's going to be big.
Yeah, like I said, I'm trying to think of a game I've played that I have liked as much as this one. This game is it for me. This is my 10 out of 10. Maybe Final Fantasy 7 last year was close, but I honestly am leaning towards I like this more. Like, this is an amazing fucking game. But I'm like, I love turn-based RPGs. This feels like a classic Final Fantasy game, just story-wise, combat-wise. This checks literally every box for me, and I can't even talk to you about the story. And it's probably
spoilery.
Yeah, and
like
it's probably
I was even before the show, I was like, how are we even going to do Expedition 33? Because I think it's spoiler within the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, with like first
like it really is story-wise. It's like, other than talking about what we've seen in the trailers, like you're a crew going on basic suicide mission. Like that's all we can really say too, because
you don't want to know either if you're going to play it, like why they're going on the expedition, why it's called Expedition 33. All of this is fucking insane.
Right. And it's so well written, and there's so many good like I'm finding, oh my God, it's so good. It's like as they drop something that's like a normal person that doesn't know the lore would question, they actually kind of give you a moment to digest it and think about it. And you're like, okay, so this is why this is happening. And then like, it's like it's telling you in a very perfect step, in a perfect fluid motion, that it does feel like a movie that you're partaking in the best way. In the best way. Like, I have not felt like it was like taking control of my character that I didn't want it to. It's doing stupid shit with the camera. Like, no, you're playing just a wonderful story.
Yeah, and it's so intriguing. Like the first part happens.
Oh.
Then you get to the island, and then that part happens, and you're just the whole time going like, oh my God, what is going on? And you just want to keep playing it. And I wish I could talk more about like some of the environmental designs in this are fucking amazing. Like it had one of the coolest areas I've ever like seen in a video game. Just the concepts.
I'm thinking the same. Yeah.
Yeah. Like concepts of just standard JRPG stuff. Like I've got to the point where you get the boat. Well, in this game, it's something different and it's something interesting and it's cool. You know, your mount is cool. There's just so many things. Like I'm sure eventually you're going to get an airship and that's going to be crazy.
Right. Yeah. It's going to hit. It's a love letter, man. It took everything you've ever loved about a JRPG and put it into a fascinating game. Fascinating game.
That's the best way to put it. So, yeah, I mean, I could heap praise on this game, and I want to talk more about it, but I also feel like I will say something spoilerly eventually. So I'm just going to say, after 12 hours, 10 out of 10. I'm trying to think of a complaint I have. And maybe one is you have to camp to level up your weapons and your points, not your like skill points, but those Lumini points. So you have to go out of the area to level up a weapon or level up those points. Maybe that's a complaint, but I've not really had an issue with it. It's the same with Oblivion. Like, you could say like a complaint is in Oblivion, when you level up, you have to sleep before you can actually assign the stats. It's like you level up, but you actually have to go back to like a save point to spend the
I
points.
understand. I gotcha. So it's just kind of like, for how fucking like amazing and streamlined the game is, there's just this like weird like, wait, why do I have to go back now?
Yeah, kind of thing. That's my only real complaint.
Yeah, and it happens. I always like to take that.
Even the save point.
Yeah, what?
Even the save points in the game are fucking awesome. They're like flags from previous expeditions.
Why? And yeah, like there's again, you're like, everything in the game is explained so well that there's no question on what you're doing. It's weird as fuck, but you know what's going on. You don't know why it's happening, but you know what that flag is. Like, they thought about everything. Like, everything makes sense. Why are these bonfires here? Like, question. Like, but in this game, this makes total sense why this is here. This is the best explanation for save points I've ever seen. Yeah,
they thought everything out, and it's like, it doesn't hold your hand with anything either. Like I said, it just, okay, this happened. I don't need an explanation to why it happened or what it's happening. Like, I'm smart enough to go like, oh, this is what happened to the world. Let's play the game. Like, you're not, there wasn't like a 45-minute intro of like, and then this happened, and then like a title crawl treating me like I need to know everything that's happened up to this point. It's like, no, this is where the story starts. You can kind of figure out what happened to the previous expeditions, you know, and why they're going on these expeditions. Like,
and it's amazing to, like, you know, you're going on an expedition not only to try to like solve this, you know, obviously there's an end goal to do that, but it's also to see why the other people failed. You know, it's like, wow, like that's gonna be interesting in and of itself, and it is. It's fucking awesome.
Oh my god, like I want to say so many things spoilery, so we should probably stop. So
I know.
Yeah,
it's hard, but it's a good time. If you at all like a good RPG, I think you're gonna enjoy it. And I think maybe the only critique I have, it's a little hard at the beginning. I think for someone who just wants to play a game with a really good story. Like in my buddy Galt, I think he'd love this game's story so much, but I don't think he would enjoy the combat. I think it's too hard for him. So
yeah, I mean, you could put it on easy, and
yeah, I think if you're not a guy that's into like, you know, parrying or dodging in video games, maybe just play this on easy.
Yeah, just play it on easy and enjoy the story and the characters. And
it's worth it.
I was telling a lot of people at work, man, who were playing this, and they were like, yeah, it's pretty hard. And I'm like, stop trying to parry and just dodge. And apparently I changed everyone's lives.
Yeah, and like, I think parrying in this game is more going to be a situational thing. Like, there's times to do it, but dodging, even you can make it so it's beneficial to dodge. So I like that, because usually parrying's the way to go if you can do it, but dodging's, they made it beneficial.
They made it beneficial. Like parrying. So when you parry, you have a counter attack, but a lot of characters, like a lot of enemies, will attack like 2, 3, 4 times, and you have to hit every single parry for the counter attack to trigger. So it's higher, and it seems like the window for parries are a lot smaller than dodges. Like, I've gotten it down on certain enemies, I can parry them, but like, there's a window to dodge is a lot easier. You can make it beneficial, so when you perfect dodge, you get a magic point. So, like, it can be if you're struggling, just dodge more.
Yeah, and I think it's one of those two: dodge until you know the pattern, and then maybe start trying. Yeah, once you're comfortable fighting an enemy with a dodge, that's when like parrying becomes second nature because you know exactly what's happening.
Yeah, you know the timing, but
yeah. Again, we could talk forever. I'm excited to. I think I'm gonna nix a lot of what my plans were to try to dedicate to this game because. It's one of those I want to experience it before I die, so I need to get it done.
Yeah, and I honestly think by the next time we talk, I'm gonna have it beat. Like, there's no doubt in my mind.
I heard it's a 17-hour main quest, and I don't know how this game does anything else. So,
17
I
hours.
think it's like that's what I heard.
I would say I feel I'm about halfway, and I've played 12. So. Although
okay,
I think I left it on while I was doing something, and today I played today just running around leveling up, waiting for you to get on to do the cast. So maybe like the 12 hours was more like 8, 9.
I just looked into it because it's just like with life nowadays, I try to see how much time this is. If it's 80 hours, I'm not gonna beat it. You know, but if it's 20, like I definitely will set aside a weekend to play it. And
yeah, I'm hoping by next week.
It seems reasonable.
Yeah, when we talk next week, there's definitely gonna be spoiler talk for at least how far you've gotten. So try and play it if you haven't played it.
I'm going to try my best. I don't know if I'm going to stream it or not, but I definitely want to play more.
Yeah, we were talking about
I love it.
Yeah, this too. Like, I was thinking of capturing footage. I would literally have to start the game over because my party is a major spoiler.
Yeah.
So it's like hard for me to even go back and be like, well, I'll just record me fighting some things. Well, one character in that party is a major spoiler, so it's like I'd have to like bring one of the characters I'm not using and level them up. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about capturing footage for this game yet. So maybe I'll beat it and restart it. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm even looking at just the trailer and I'm like, oh my god, I'm getting spoiled. Don't even watch trailers for this game anymore. Just play this game.
Yeah, like
I got spoiled during the cast because I watched the trailer. Ridiculous.
Yeah, even at this point, like I said, I am really struggling to see anything else coming out this year. I mean, I guess I didn't see this one coming. Like, I didn't see... Like, I've heard of this game. It's been on my radar. I was like, cool. I didn't expect it to be the perfect JRPG love letter that I've been dreaming about my entire life. So, there could be something else comes out this year that compares to this, but... As far as rating, 10 out of 10, game of the year for me so far. And
hell yeah.
End of the year, you're going to see it on my top 5 no matter what.
Yeah, it's cemented up there. That's cool. I mean, I can't fucking wait, man. I can't deny that, you know, I've been trying to just fit in 15-minute play sessions of this game just to try to I want to see what happens.
Yeah, man. And it's like...
It's so good. Last night I was playing and I'm like, I just want to get to a point where I'm comfortable with like, you know, it's not like the story slows down. It just doesn't.
It just doesn't, no. It never stops getting better. Like, because you're going to get new characters, you're going to get new mechanics, you're going to get... Just keeps going, man. And real quick, we were talking about the cosmetics. They're in the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't have to buy them.
Yeah. Isn't this a budget title?
Yeah,
it's not only on Game Pass, but it's $50.
Yeah, it's on sale. It was like $31 on PlayStation, I think. But yeah, like the budget title single player game is giving me multiple costumes for the characters.
And orgasms.
Yeah, true. So these like I said, these low budget titles from passionate developers, we've had 2 in a row. South of Midnight and this one that are better than the AAA games I've been getting. I'm glad the industry is going this way, and we have had such a great couple of fucking weeks for video games.
Oh my god, we're eating so good right now.
Yeah,
and like I'm not complaining. I'm loving it. Loving it.
AI Limit. I mean, we're having so many good games that I haven't had a chance to play fucking Kazan, and I really want to play that game, but it was like I went from AI Limit to Assassin's Creed to this game to South of Midnight. Just like in the past 2 months, there's been like 6 bangers.
Yeah, I finished South of Midnight, by the way.
Oh yeah, did you like it?
I loved it, dude.
Yeah.
I think it does do. I think it overstays its welcome by like an hour. Like, we could have probably ended this an hour ago, but I'm not gonna complain about that too much. And it tackles a lot of fucked up issues really well.
Yep.
And it's hard not to love the main character Hazel. She's wonderful. And if you love anything Tim Burton or kind of claymation-esque and fairy tale and just mystical weird shit, I think this is up your alley. And don't let any kind of outside culture or ethical bullshit sway your decision to play a game like this, because this is again another type of love letter to video games, much like Expedition 33 is to just RPGs. This is to like a platformer storytelling
Fantasy
game of old. Yeah, game like it reminds me of a PS2 360 game. Just 8, 9, 10 hours just running through, and it just shows you what it wants to show you, and it's fun.
Yeah, it's a great game. That's another one that's probably going to appear on my top 10 list at the end of the year. So
I would agree. Definitely, I could definitely see it being in top 5, but I'm thinking it would probably be like 4th or 5th.
As of right now, I would have it maybe 2. But there's, we're not halfway through the year yet.
I love Oblivion. Oblivion's been really good.
Yeah, you love an Oblivion. I really liked AI Limit.
And Expedition 33, I think, is going to take a top spot for me, too. So
I don't see anything.
Right. The more I play it, like I said, I played it for like 3 hours. I'm like, well, this is perfect.
Yeah, this is my favorite, one of my favorite genres. I'm so happy this game exists. Like, good job, guys. Wow.
Yes. Can't wait for the next one.
Yeah. What a high bar. Like, I'm wondering, too, if it ends on a cliffhanger. I could see it ending on a cliffhanger. I'm excited to see what happens.
I can't see what the fuck's coming, and I love it. So I don't know. Yeah, they could wipe out the whole party and the whole game like changes, and I'm like playing a platformer, and I wouldn't be surprised. I'd be like, I get it.
Yeah, wow. All right, yeah, I think we need to end the show here because we're getting long. So
yeah. It was fun. Good games. We're eating well long episodes. What can we do?
Dude, whenever it's just like a game this good comes out, like we're going to be excited to talk about it. So, just too many good games. So, good problem.
Good problem to have, but long show. So, thanks for listening. If you lasted this long, what do they got to do, Kester?
Like and subscribe.
You got to like and subscribe. That's right.
All right.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.